So here's your match preview for our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, hosting Champions League chasing Tottenham Hotspur at Molineux. The press conference has just taken place. We're going to have the team news, predicted lineup, a little competition again for you, Magic Moss, and of course our score predictions as well. All coming up next. So, as I say, the press conference has just happened. It has been confirmed that Bueno is going to be out for about 3 or 4 weeks, and the likes of Boubacar and Wang are still not quite ready yet. However, the positive news is that Kuna is available and should be fit for the game against Tottenham, which I think is important because I think we missed him against Liverpool. So this is the team that I'm going to go with on this one. Sarr in goal, a back four of Kilman, Dawson, Semedo, and of course with Bueno being out, it's going to have to be 8 Norwich, starting to look a little bit thin at that. I suppose Johnny is another option for you. Midfield, I'll just go with Lamina and Neves. I don't feel like Nunez has done enough recently, personally, and I want us to be offensive, so I'm going to have Costa leading the line. I thought he did okay when he came on for 10 minutes. I'm desperate for him to score that goal. Raul's been doing okay, but I think because the game was on Wednesday, you might start with Costa and Kuna just behind or alongside him, so they can play off each other. And then you've got Sarabia and Adama Traore just behind them, but you could switch them out to Daniel Pedence, who didn't have the best of game, and my dad will be disappointed with that. We're hopefully going to have Neto in contention to come on as well, so we'll have options off the bench as well. But we've really got to get into this one. We're going to obviously look ahead and talk more about our thoughts on this this game coming up. So just before we get on to hearing my dad's thoughts on this one, and then obviously give me some stats and facts before we give my score prediction. Don't forget to download the CIRCL app, the sweepstake game. Loads of you already have. I know quite a few of you have already been winning money on it as well. And the link will be in the description below, along that of the marvellous free pitch football app as well. So without any further ado, let's go over to see what my dad, Magic Moss, has to say ahead of this one. So we're recording this with Magic the day before the Liverpool games, but we're going to be looking ahead to the Tottenham game at the weekend. You went to the away game earlier in the season, didn't you?
Yes, David, yes, David.
Yes. So, and again, you've got a new cuddly today. Who's this?
Tommy.
Tommy the koala.
Oh, rock on, Tommy.
Rock on, Tommy, absolutely. So looking ahead, because you're looking ahead to Tottenham, you always enjoy playing Tottenham, don't you? Wolves playing Tottenham. Why is that?
My dad used to watch them when he lived in London.
Yeah, because you're born and bred down in Kent.
I was born in Kent, yes.
But you've always been a Wolves fan.
Well,
but you have a soft spot for Tottenham.
I have a soft spot.
Because of your dad. Good old granddad, bless his soul, rest in peace. Dad, what are you thinking ahead of the game for Tottenham? Wolves are... You know, seem to do well away, but we seem to play well against them at home and never seem to win.
We've got to play for 90 minutes. Not the first half. We've got to play for 90 minutes, David. And that's what's slowing them down. And you got somebody to score a goal. But they played very well. I won very well, was I, Friday? So, I mean...
I know, but you've seen the highlights and everything, the full game.
Of it, but you've got to play for 90 minutes.
And what are you going as your score prediction for this one?
We go for 2-0.
Oh, Dad, that's so predictable.
I'll go for...
No, we'll go with you 2-0. It's like you get your go-to
I'll
score.
get it right one of these
Everyone
days.
could watch every one of these, you know, every single one and go, Magic Moss is going to say 2-0. Bonanza is going to score and Neves.
Well, if you don't want me to do it, I won't do it.
I love it.
What do you say, rock on, Tommy?
Rock on, Tommy. He looks as if he's fell asleep, Dad, listening to you.
Well,
I know, before you had Pinocchio on the last one and you were telling pork pies. Your nose was growing long.
What? 1-0 then.
No, we'll go with you 2-0. That's what you said, because that's what you said.
Why not?
Why not? I hope it is 2-0, Dad.
Why not? Why can't it be no 2-0?
It can be, but it would lovely if it was.
I'll get it right one of these weeks. And Wolves might get it right one of these weeks.
Oh, everyone loves the banter, Dad.
Huh?
Okay, 2-0, who's scoring the goals?
We'll have a smile again.
Joe Gomez, who hasn't come on the pitch in the last 2 games.
Hey.
No, Dad, I know you weren't very well for the thing. We didn't play against... he might come on, but he's kind of like... The midfield pecking order is Neves, Nunes, Lemina, probably then Moutinho, then Joe Gomez. But at the moment, because he is going to be... He might come on. But anyway,
I'll have Neves.
You're going to go with Smiler. Let's go with Smiler. He might come on and score. We'll go with Smiler.
Smiler and Neves.
Neves and Smiler and Neves.
Yeah.
Right, sing us a song to get out, Dad.
Do not forsake me, oh my darling, on this our wedding day. Do not forsake me, oh my darling. Wolves are going to win 2-0.
Hey, always Wolves.
Always Wolves, David. Look after yourself.
He really has. Tommy, rock on Tommy's not rocking unless you've been rocking him to sleep because he's asleep now.
He's getting on to me, are you, Rocky?
Rocky. All right, love it. Always Wolves. Love you, Dad.
Always Wolves, David. Look after yourself and everybody else.
So thanks ever so much for my dad. I hope you put a smile on your face as always. Before I give you what my score prediction is, just have a couple of little stats and facts I got off for you here. So Wolves are actually winless in 6 home games consecutively against Tottenham. We've played well against them at times at home, and we still can't beat them. We've only drawn 2 and lost the last 4. So we've drawn 2 and lost 4 of the last 6. And we haven't beaten them at Molineux, I think, since 2010. I think it was a 1-0 victory. Tottenham are also aiming to record their first league double over Wolves since 2003-2004. Now, as I say, we've not been great at winning at home, but we've had a good record against them away. But we don't want the double. We wanted to get the double over Liverpool in the week, and that went all belly up. So we're going to have to stop that, aren't we? Another interesting stat is that Tottenham have actually lost their last 3 away games in all compositions, conceding 6 and only scoring the 1 goal, although they have kept a clean sheet in 4 of their last 5 Premier League games. So, on to my score prediction, because my dad always tells me off for saying, apparently I say 2-1, and he always normally says 2-0. I'm not going to say 2-1. I'm going to say 2-0. We need a good performance, and not just a good performance for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes or 45 minutes or 60 or 70 minutes. We need a good performance from minute 1 to minute 96 or whatever it is. We need to get off to a good start, and we need to play well for the whole game. We seem to be going back to this phase where we start off all right and then we fade away, and it's costing us. It's cost us against Bournemouth, it cost us against Fulham, and it definitely cost us against Liverpool. We need a full 96 minute performance. So I'm going 2-0 because I'm hoping that we get the first goal, and then we might have to weather a bit from Tottenham and we can hit them on the break like we did when we played at home on Liverpool. So I'm going to go 2-0. I'll settle for a 1-0. I'll settle for a clean sheet. We need at least a point, ideally 3, and if it ends up being 2-1, as long as we win, I don't care. We really need the points, because there'll be a lot of pressure then coming up on the Newcastle game, another difficult one, and then there'll be even more pressure on these games following that, which are on paper more winnable. Let's go and put this to the bed. Let's get this win against Tottenham, and let's get the 3 points and just ease a little bit of that pressure. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you agree? Myself, my dad, etc. What's your score prediction? What would your starting lineup be as well? Until then, I'm Dazzling Dave. Always Wolves.